Hello everyone, I am Rajesh Sachdev. With this video, I am going to share what kind of programs we have which will help you to transform your middle management. I have a question. Are you facing the challenge that your middle management is coming as a bottleneck for your growth? Or you have a high employee turnover? If answer is yes, don't worry, we have a solution for you. Let me discuss how any organization builds the middle management layer. They identify people who are performing good on their existing role. They promote them to lead the teams. Good idea to give them a reward as well as create the environment that we have growth internally. Good for everyone. But where is the gap? Why the middle management is not able to perform as per the expectation? Let me answer you. Think about when you bought a new machine or a new technology. What is the first thing you think about? You want to provide a training to your employees. But now in this case, when you promote them to lead the team, you never thought that leadership is a skill and we should train them. That's from where the gap starts. You know that leading people is not an easy task. It needs a skill, right? So we have a program which is going to help you to train your middle management. If you see this quote, which says that every problem is actually a people management problem. So if you solve the people problems, your business problem will get resolved. With the same mind frame, we have designed our training programs. So how this training going to help you? Basically, once your managers are trained, they will have a better emotional intelligence component with them. They will have a basically, self-control will be higher. They will self-motivation will be higher. They know how to deal with your team members. They will be not only focused on the output, they will be also focused on the people requirements, which makes your team really feel happy, and happy team will perform better. That's basically, the benefit of training them so that they can keep the team happy along with their regular work. And once it happens, employee satisfaction, customer satisfaction, organization growth, everything will increase exponentially. That's the basically beauty about training the middle management. Let's discuss on the ROI. Assuming that we train 5 managers who are leading team, getting total salary worth rupees 20 CR per annum, and their productivity is increased by the 10%. So what is ROI? 2 CR per annum. And one person is going to stay for 2 and 3 years. So multiply by that. You really have a very high return on the investment. On the other side, your employee satisfaction and customer satisfaction is also going to increase. A big ROI on this. Now, let me share with you how we are going to transform your middle managers. We start with giving them an insight. We'll assess them in the beginning to understand where exactly they stand today. And accordingly, we'll plan their training program. And we'll help them to basically, implement what they learn in real life. And that's the reason it's not going to be just a 1 or 2 days of program. It's going to be a engagement of say 5-6 months, depending on the requirements. We'll provide them a coaching, right? If they stuck somewhere, we'll provide them some coaching or mentoring to basically, give them the power, feel our power that they can do it, right? So we'll just keep them motivated during the program so that it becomes their normal behavior. And that's how we are going to transform them. Now let's see what we are going to cover in the training part of it. We have 5 modules starting with the basic component. जो नींव base बोलते हैं ना, right? It's a base. The base is that you have to be honest so that you can win the trust of your team member. Until and unless your team trusts you, none of the formula is going to work. That's basically, we start with that. We try to make them realize what is the difference between a manager and a leader. Insight. This becomes kind of an eye-opening for them. And then we'll teach them the skills, right? So this we call as a module 0. Then we have module 1 and module 2, right? Module 1 is on emotional intelligence, right? Module 2 is on goal setting, and feedback sharing. Sharing a negative feedback with the employee is a big challenge. Conflict management, right? It's a very difficult. So we try to cover that. How to give the feedback, when to give the feedback, right? Why the feedback is important, how to basically resolve your conflict management. Even why we are giving the feedback, give them the feed forward, coach them, right? Identify the real cause and then solve the problems. The other two modules are how to motivate your team members. In this module, we are going to teach the managers how to motivate their team members. Money cannot be the motivation factor, right? Money should be dependent on the productivity of the team members. And productivity will be higher if the team is motivated. So motivation has to come first and money should be the outcome of the productivity, right? So we teach them how to motivate their team members other than giving them more money. And the last module, we teach them different leadership styles, right? And normally people believe that the style they are going to adopt will depend on their traits, their behavior. No, that's wrong. It depends on the situation. And that leads to discussion on the situational leadership. So we cover all this in these 5 modules to train them how they can, do better in their day-to-day work. Now, slightly about myself, I am Rajesh Sasde. I have more than 27 years of experience with these programs. I am basically trying to deliver what I have learned during my whole career. This training program will be a practical based training, right? So it's basically based on my learning, which I've learned on the ground level. It's not just theory based. Theory component will be there to make people understand, right? So it's a combination of proper theory with the balanced practical examples. Don't you think with a person with such an experience, if share the learnings with your middle manager, they will perform better, right? That's the idea. So if you are interested, please contact us on this number, or you can drop an email on rajesh@allaboutleading.com. You can watch some motivational and leadership training videos on YouTube, which is free, right? To get an idea what kind of programs we might be running for you. Thank you.